Okay. What the fuck is up, guys? This is gonna be episode 5. I actually, before I can post this one, I have to post episode 4. That's what I filmed yesterday. Yesterday I was just kind of talking of like in episode 4, which you guys will see before this. Like, I was honestly just talking about um basically just like me, like basically feeling very good about Miracle Potion and all the boundaries I put in it, and me just like wanting to continue committing to it because, like, as much as as much as we can like put something in writing and tell other people that we gonna do it, and it's like if you don't make a decision within yourself, like I'm doing this no matter what, then you'll always like choose a different path. So yeah. But yeah, I don't really have nothing particular on my mind. I feel like I'm kind of, like I said in one of the other episodes, like I feel like I'm reaching this point in my life where, like, and I have people tell me all the time, you're 24, like, you're 24, this and that, like, you're so young, this and that, like, I don't know what people be like meaning when they say that, because like the stuff that I've been through is equivalent to like someone who's lived 70 years and been through like wars, like, and I'm not playing, like that is the, like, my trauma is that deep. And over time, if I keep posting these and y'all keep watching them, like, y'all will see, like, this is not a joke, like I really have been through some real life shit. This is very pretty heavy. Okay, but yeah, like I really have been through some real life shit, and it really does affect everything I fucking do. I should start from the bottom like a normal fucking human being. Let me put my hair in a bun first. I never do it the fucking proper way. I'll start from here and then it'll be grown out before I get to the bottom and all types of bullshit. Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I just feel like things have been really peaceful, and a mistake that I've made more times than I can count in my life is trying to make some bullshit just because things are too peaceful in my life. And I want to stop doing that. Like, I just want to let things be peaceful and let things happen like they supposed to, and stop treating my connections with people like there's some type of accomplishment, or treating like the attention that I get from people like it's an accomplishment. Like, I feel like our people are our people at the end of the day, and like our purpose is our purpose at the end of the day. It was never about putting, like, our relationships were never meant to be for other people, like, then then the two people involved, or however many people involved. Like, that's why I said something about keeping things as private as humanly possible, because yes, you guys, I'm about to put some Vaseline in my hair because hard times, y'all, hard times. But yeah, like, basically, I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of what I learned. Like, that has helped me in my relationships the best is like learning to just like accept where other people are at in life, learning to accept where I'm at in life, and learning that life was never about us trying to control each other, or us trying, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, or, but I feel like really something that I've been learning is just life is not about life is not about the attention we can get from each other, like, or the attention we can get from the world. Like, I don't know, like, I'm about to make these long as fuck. You guys already know, so hold on. So I'm gonna start with this little ass piece, but let me concentrate for a second. And even on YouTube and stuff and social media, like, I just hope that I never become someone who makes it about, like, actually, I already know, like, I just know I'm not gonna become someone who makes it about, like, just money or views or, like, or I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I hope that I always make it a priority to, like, fuel, like, the love instead of my own ego, like. They actually might just be, like, regular length. I don't think I'm gonna make them that long. Yeah, because this is, like, actually holding my natural hair, like, very good right now, but let me see. Is it easy to separate? Let me see. That's a good length. That's actually a perfect length right there. And the answer is no, it wasn't very easy to separate. And then my dog want to eat it, and then he get mad when it gets stuck in his fucking butthole. Like, I'm like, I don't know, I can't do the tangling shit. That shit will get on my fucking nerves. Like, hold on. I'm cutting it, like, I have to, because I can't, like, it's way too overstimulating. Okay, there we go. But yeah, you guys, like, I just be braiding. I just be, like, trying to stay out the way now. I guess I wasn't doing too good of a job before, but I guess I be trying to stay out the way now, like, and I don't know, it's sad, like, it's sad to, I guess, to just feel like I've been looking for belonging, like, for so long, my whole life, and I feel like the reason why I had so much emotions towards the situations that just went by in my life and all this stuff is because, like, I don't know, like, I really did think that after I left the shelter that, like, things would start looking up for the better, like, and I was really putting a lot of hope towards that, like, and I feel like it's very tempting to want to shame myself for, like, the way that things went down, like, but I can't do that because, like, I love myself too much, and I have to, like, I have to give the situation, like, time, and I have to, like, give my lifetime to unfold, like, and I can't shame myself just because things went a certain way and people is mad at me or this or that. Like, I don't know, I'm just done shaming myself in general because, yeah, it's like, I could have people want me and be mad at me all day, but them wanting me and being mad at me is not going to change my mental health issues. It's not going to ensure that I make the money that I need to make. It's not going to ensure that I eat the amount of meals that I need to eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only person who cares or I wouldn't say who cares, but the only person who knows exactly how to maintain what I just described for myself is me. And like, and I don't doubt that like one day the people I'm in love with can be at a point where if they want to, like maybe like I said, they may never want to be in my life again, but if they want to, I'm sure that it could come a day where I open up enough to them for them to understand how I function and for them to understand why I get angry the way I do. And it may be like, you know, like I do have faith in that I will develop trust with them enough to like keep them by my side and not push them out my life like I have every other person that has tried to help me. Like, and the reason why I believe that is because like you could always tell by a person's eyes. Like, you could always tell by looking in a person's eyes if they can relate to you or not in a real way. Like, you can just always fucking tell. This braid is like not as tight as I wanted it to be at the top at all, but that's one thing about braiding is like you can't be a perfectionist. Sometimes you just gotta fucking keep braiding. Like, that's just annoying as fuck though, but yeah, like I don't know. And so yeah, and I just feel like I was literally able to like see firsthand how these people live their lives because we were in like, we damn near lived together, like, and I just like, I don't know, I don't think it's for no reason that I was put in that situation with those two specific people. And I don't think that it's for no reason that we all have kind of like this leadership, like dominant, loving personality towards like the other people in our lives, like just naturally. Like, and that's something that I've been since I was little. And like the two people I'm in love with, I can tell that they've been the same way, just like always had that giving, loving spirit. Like, and because of that, like I don't want to mess up their lives. I don't want to be in contact with the people they love, like just as much as I'm sure that they don't have the capacity to be in contact with like everyone that I love, which is only one person, it's my little brother. But like that's what I'm saying. It's like they have a lot going on in their life, like just as much as I do. So it's really all it comes down to now is just trust. And like I feel like it just comes down to like me. I can't speak for them. Like I said, I may be totally delusional by even describing them as potentially being a part of my life, you know, but like all I can do is speak on the experiences that I had with them and be grateful for them. And then like I said, like I'm just falling in love with myself now. Like I'm falling in love with living by myself. I'm falling in love with getting better sleep. Like I never knew, like if you would have told me growing up that like I would have been satisfied with like getting a good night's sleep and smoking a joint in the morning, like I would have been like, no, I want to be a superstar, like, because that's what I would always say like was my dream when I was little. But for me, that's what being a superstar looks like, is taking care of my mental and physical health that fucking well, that I could get a 12-hour sleep, like night sleep if I want to where I could smoke 7 joints throughout the day if I want to, or 7 spliffs with grabba and zigzag and indica flower if I want to. Like, that I could just literally spend all day just like napping with my 2 dogs. Like, those is that's the equivalent of like luxury to me. And the fact that I'm already have everything that I want, it's like I feel like I like got really stressed out because in the midst of feeling like that, it's like I'm such a loving person that it feels like wrong not to like invite other people into it. But that's kind of like where I'm learning to like love myself more. It's like it's not wrong to be like, no, I don't want to share this with nobody else. Like, it's not wrong to be like, I literally only have the capacity to take care of my needs and that's it. Like, and my dog's needs. And it's not wrong to feel like that I'm more mature than a lot of people my age because of the stuff I've been through. And the beauty of it is like I know I'm not the only one who has been through the stuff I've been through. So it's like even if the young people in my life can't relate right now, like I bet you I'll keep on making these YouTube videos and come into contact with another YouTuber who I could really relate to, or not. Like with my autism, I don't really crave like a best friend or nothing like that. And so yeah, it's not a big deal to me either way. But what I'm trying to say is like no one is alone in their thoughts, like, and in the experiences that they have. Like you may be going through something and think that no one else could possibly ever experience the symptoms and the thoughts and the actions and the behaviors you're experiencing. Trust me, with my OCD, there were times that I was younger and having obsessions and compulsions that I thought no other human being could possibly ever have. I was in the shelter not too long ago in my bed watching a video, and there was a girl like close to my age, and she was literally explaining the exact symptoms that I was sitting in my house like saying, like thinking to myself, there's no possible way that anybody else in the world could ever go through this. Like, and she was sitting there explaining it in an interview, and I was like, oh my God, like this is how I know that love is real. Like, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in shit, but I do believe in love, because like the fact that through the internet and through like, I don't know, through finding purpose on Instagram and fucking like apps that like my parents used to say like I couldn't be on because it was against God, or is not like prioritizing the church or some shit, or like whatever like the case, like that they said I couldn't do certain things. Like these little social media, as simple as going and like sharing pictures or putting my girlfriend shit in my bio, or even just going and getting the Wi-Fi in the lobby and just looking at the pictures I put up, it's like an accomplishment to me. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because everyone has a creative outlet. Everyone has a platform, or maybe not even a platform, but just a way in general of expressing what's important to them. Like, and I think something beautiful about like humans is like we are very like vain. Like it's important to us to look good. Like, and I feel like in church I was always taught like, oh, it's about like the inside beauty, like yada yada. Like one thing that I've loved about like not being in church culture anymore is like I can be as vain as I want to. Like personally, I have a very holistic approach when it comes to my body and my body's health. So it's like I would never do something to alter my appearance or like change how I was when I was born, or like in my miracle potion it talks about not getting tattoos, or basically not putting shit on your body that wasn't there when you was born. So I do have like boundaries when it comes to that. But when it comes to just like talking about how much I love how I look and flaunting myself around and being confident and just like, I wouldn't say flaunting myself around, but when I say like, when it comes to just like loving the way I look and being confident in myself and how I act, and like, I don't know, like I want to be vain when it comes to that. Like I want to be so obsessed and in love with myself and my appearance, and I want to make bitches jealous, and I want to like step on some toes, and I want to like claim my power. And I wouldn't say step on toes and make bitches jealous, but I would just say like I want to walk in my peace and my confidence, like no matter how many bitches that does make jealous, or no matter how many people do want to step on my toes, like, but I always want to be just that bitch that's like bad as hell but moving in love and in peace. So it's like people could talk about all day how maybe I stole their man. Like people could talk about all day how maybe they mad at me because I'm pretty or this or that. But I bet you people will never be able to say about Cole that she shit on them, or that she beat them up, or that she didn't care about right from wrong, or that she wanted to just put people down all the time. Or like I will hope that that's not what is being said about me. Like, as hard as it is for me to navigate my place in the world, and as naive as I can be towards a lot of situations, like I said, I don't get a lot of the shit that most people would because of my autism. Like, as much as all of that comes into play, I hope that when I leave this earth, like, I'm remembered for being a loving person. Like, that's all I can really say is that I want to be remembered for being like a peacemaker and a loving person. Like, that's all. I don't want to be God. I don't want to have all this power. I don't want to be a drug lord. I don't want to be a trap queen. I don't want to be none of that. I just want to be a braider and a peacemaker and a mom and a wife one day and a good girlfriend, and like, that is what I want. And I just feel like the reason why I'm so afraid to come on here and talk about that, and the reason why I feel like I'm so suicidal, is because, like, I don't feel like I deserve those things. I guess, like, based on the abuse that I went through and still continue to go through, like, it's not like it stops at my parents. Like, I've experienced abuse from people that I was in passing with that I would have never thought it would have got to that point, but experienced abuse from, like, and I feel like me talking about it online and me having a YouTube channel, me living my life with y'all, showing what I be doing, like how I'm just braiding with y'all right now, like, it's a scary thing to do. This is not easy. That's one thing I want to, like, I feel like I would like to bring more, like, to light, like, is like how, like, for an autistic person, like, how the concept of making a YouTube channel is, like, so fucking difficult. Because, like, and I remember, like, reading about this on Pinterest and, like, the autism quotes I be reading, but, like, as autistic individuals, like, we are so, like, when we do something, we like it to be perfect, like, the first time and in the first run, like. And I remember the first time I ever tried to make a YouTube video, like, my dad had a bunch of, like, recording equipment because he's, like, that's the department he works in at the high school he works at. And I don't like to say my dad because, once again, that man abused the fuck out of me, like, and so, yeah, I will never claim that man, but I'm just bringing this up because it was a childhood memory for me, and I lived it myself. Do I wish that that man wasn't there when it happened? Yes, but this was an experience for me, like, that, and that's why I'm sharing it for me, not to include him or none of that. But I remember just, like, I kept on restarting the clip and restarting it, and I wanted, like, I forgot that, like, I guess I couldn't really grasp the concept that if you film a YouTube video, you can do it how I'm doing right now and just talk through the whole thing and then post it and, like, not edit out any of the pauses or anything. Or you can edit out all the pauses, and in that time I didn't realize that, but on top of that, I was under this, like, this misconception that in order to post a YouTube video, I needed to post it from start to finish, like, knowing exactly what I wanted to say and say it in, like, a polished white way, if that makes sense. Like, so I don't know, like, I feel like I'm finally having the courage to get on here and just be myself and just be like, I don't know what's going on, like, I don't know what to say and what not to say. I feel like that's the biggest challenge for me, like, with nonverbal autism, is, like, it feels like every word in the English language is the same but different at the same time, like, and I know other people with nonverbal autism, like, know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, like, but yeah, like, I'm gonna put out, like, 4 more pieces of hair, and then I'm probably gonna, like, take something for me to eat to McDonald's so that I can post this episode, which is episode 5, and episode 4, which I filmed last night. I'm gonna do that after I braid these 2 more braids. I don't know, y'all. I'm just kind of, like, at a point in my life where, like, it really do feel like that little TikTok I seen of Snoop Dogg, where it's like, I don't know what he was doing in the video, but, like, the caption was like, I really do feel like Snoop Dogg, like, done figured this life shit out, and now he's just doing side missions. And I feel like the oppressed mentality I was in that time watching that TikTok like made it seem like such a fantasy to be able to just be in a state of mind where you just doing side missions. But I feel like in that moment that was like a source of love telling me like, nah, like you may be young and shit, but you've earned a fucking retirement, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to tell myself is like, you may be young, but you've earned the income of a retired person, and you've earned, like, you've been through stuff that is equivalent to like a fucking vet coming back from like a whole fucking war. Like, and I know people who have PTSD from domestic violence situations know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, some people can start working jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's nothing to them. Like, for some people, that's their way of coping. Like, some people continue to be around a lot of other people. That's their way of coping. Some people become high functioning meth addicts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a different body chemistry. Everybody does and copes with things differently. And it is not for me to come on here and judge nobody. Like, all I could do is observe behavior that I see, observe and meditate on things that happen in my own life, and at the end of it come up with some type of conclusion that's gonna help me progress in life, because that's the only person I could look out for is me and these two dogs sitting in front of me. Like, so yeah. But I honestly, like, I just feel like the reason why I have some anxiety too throughout my day is just the simple fact that I'm so motherfucking content with shit in my life. Like, I just really wouldn't change shit at all. Like, I really wouldn't. I don't know, and I feel like it happened within a blink of an eye. Like, I feel like because of how healed I feel and because of how clear things is and the clarity that I've found, and like, it feels like it happened in a blink of an eye, but I don't want to ever explain it that way and make it seem something light like that, because the amount of mental and physical effort that it took for me to create my song Miracle Potion and to create a sleeping and eating routine specific to my allergens, even when the doctors didn't even identify my allergens, I did. Like, all of those things that I had to go through, being in a shelter, like, I had to figure out a self-care routine for me as an autistic individual, undiagnosed, gluten allergen, undiagnosed, like, in a shelter that doesn't accommodate neither of those things. Like, and now that I'm here in my own place, it's like I had to almost rediscover all of those things I taught myself all over again, because being in my own place, I fell into this mentality that it's like, if I don't have someone physically present with me all the time, and the people that I love, it's like they're always together and they always have someone physically present with them. It's like, besides the time that they're literally traveling to get from the people that they're normally with to their jobs, like, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel like I was doing something wrong. Like, to not have that connection with people as consistently as everyone else does. But it couldn't be further from the truth. Like, it doesn't make me better than anyone else, but it makes me very, very fucking strong, because not everyone can do that. Like, not everyone has, like, the mental or physical strength to be separated from other human beings. Like, I know there's also a lot of other people who can be just as alone as me, if not more, because I actually do have one friendship, like one friend that I do see every day. So it's like, but I know that I'm not the only one who thrives in like isolation, and it's not isolation to the point of like unhealthiness, because it's like I can walk outside and see people right now, like, and interact with them. But it's more so like, just, I know, like, for other people who struggle with autism, like, you know exactly what I mean. It's like, you have to recharge by yourself, and you have to cry by yourself, and you have to, and it's like the things that people would have to do to like process a midlife crisis, for an autistic individual, like, we have to process stuff like that, like, from day to day. Like, we will have, just through going through, like, we might go through, like, a challenging social interaction with someone, and it bring back trauma from, like, a time in our life, and we have to spend the next 4 hours just having panic attacks and, like getting back to, like, a safe state of mind for ourselves, and eating some comfort food, and making sure there's enough protein in our body, and then getting some sunlight, and then taking a nap, and then we wake up, and then we're like, okay, like, I feel like a human again. Like, but that is the difficulty, like, that is the extremity of the difficulties that an autistic person goes through. Like, it's nothing light, or like, or to be, like, just taken, like, yeah, like, lightly. Like, these are experiences that make it hard for us to get through every day. And if we don't have routine, if we don't have consistency, like, then we won't be able to, like, so. And I feel like it was just sad for me. Like, it was sad for me to be in a place at the shelter where it's like, I know I don't care about nobody but these two people. But it was also sad to see, like, all of the people that, like, the two people that I care about were connecting themselves to. Like, it was sad to, like, see them going through stuff. It's like, at the end of the day, that's not who my heart is for. Like, I don't want to care for, like, the bitches that my man was flirting with, or care for the bitches that my girlfriend was flirting with. But because they were showing care for them, and they were like, including those people in their routine, naturally I just sympathized. Like, if I seen those individuals going through shit, whether it was by the people that I was in love with side or not, like, I naturally sympathized. And that was, like, another scary thing for me, I would say, just being in the shelter, is like having to train myself to not extend myself to other people. Because as human beings, it's like, we naturally, like, we want to connect with each other. Like, we will find any reason. Like, if you put human beings in a room, like, it could be, 4 human beings who hate each other the most, but if you put them in a room, and if you put some weed in there, and if you put some food in there, and if you put enough for them to be occupied and entertained and feel loved and all that stuff, like, people will find a reason to connect. People will find a reason to find love for each other. Like, people, like, that's just what we're wired to do, is to connect with each other. And that's what I feel like I found, is like, that's probably the most addictive drug, is people being addicted to other people, and addicted to being connected to other people. And that's really, I feel like, where it all stems from. And that's why I am so careful with the people I associate with, because whoever and whatever you allow into your routine will become concrete in your routine. And if you are letting someone in your routine that drinks liquor and that sleeps with, whatever female they want to sleep with, or whatever the case may be, those things will start coming out in your routine, even if to begin with you never did wanted to engage in those things. And I feel like that's why I'm so particular with the people I associate myself with. And I move, I guess, like, not anymore, but I guess, like, you could say I did move, like, really scary towards everybody I came into contact with, because it was scary for me. It was scary for me to see people getting taken advantage of right in front of my eyes at the shelter, like, girls my age and shit like that. And it was scary to think that, like, men see me in the same way. Like, they gonna look at me and see that same opportunity to take advantage of someone. Like, and yeah, like, that shit is not cool, nor is it, like, a joke. Like, and that's why I keep on saying, like, none of this is to be taken, like, lightly. But yeah, I got this last little piece right here to braid, and then I'm gonna go post some of these videos. I need to feed them something before I go to post the videos. There's, like, a big ass something in here. Like, I don't even know where it came from, but yeah. one thing I've just learned about everything in life is just that, like, just take your time. Like, I haven't ever gone wrong taking my time. Like, unless you in the Olympics and you training for a sprint, like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it never hurts to take your time, ever. Like, my dogs, like, love each other so much, and that shit, like, my whole entire dreams came true when I got this female dog. Like, all of them, like, all my dreams came true. That is not a joke. Like, and I feel like it's the same exact thing with my girlfriend. Like, all my dreams came true when my girlfriend told me she wanted to be with me. Like, all of them. Actually, I feel like all my dreams came true when I met her. I just didn't realize it yet. Like, and the same thing with my man. Like, he saw me first. I didn't even realize he saw me until he told me at a later time, like, I seen you before you seen me. Like, and it's like I said, all my dreams came true. Like, and I remember that day. Like, I remember that day that he's talking about. Like, I remember thinking to myself, I feel like the love of my life may have just looked at me. Like, and I'm not just saying that for the video or for the story. Like, no, there was a point in my day where I literally thought that shit to myself. Like, that used to be a thought that I used to think kind of like a lot, because I was always on the lookout for my true love. But that was like a genuine thing that I didn't choose to think. Like, nah, like, it just, my intuition, like, it just came up in my mind. Like, I was like, oh shit, like, I sensed it. And then he told me that at a later date, and it made complete sense. Like, and everything happens for a reason. Signs, like, pay attention to the signs. Some people go to church and believe in God and shit. Like, I believe in love, I believe in myself, and I believe in the signs, like, spiritual signs. I was watching Tara Yummy. Damn, this is about to be 40 minutes long. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna stop it now because I do need to post the other video too. But thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in episode 6.